when a dryer caught on fire. When a dryer caught on fire. Thanks for joining us. I'm Emma Withrow in for China Green. So much of Central Oregon was buried in snow.
The bookkeeper didn't catch it. That was posted on the district's Facebook about We're definitely seeing crowds of shoppers hoping to stock up on. Forget we switch our clock Saturday night, so Sunday you get to be all grouchy. Moving on. We're learning about the wife of Canadian Prime Minister and his wife.
Every hour, and they're doing this every hour, and they're doing this
37-year-old Joseph Conroe stabbed a man, leaving him injured on a bench park. And one local pediatric clinic is taking extra steps to prevent the spread of the virus. Yeah, that's right, Matt and Renee, in an email, Eugene Pediatrics, sent out this email.
Told me they're stocked up on coronavirus test kits. Patients who test positive at Peace Health Cottage Grove.
On a cruise ship in quarantine, coronavirus quarantine, lots of socks. He's going to be down there for 11 days.
And other things too. A reminder about a traffic alert tonight that starts tomorrow in Eugene.
You're a mom. A busy on-ramp is going to be closed for nearly 2 months. That is no laughing matter.
We need to see a lot more sun than we are. We're going to stay stuck into the clouds. It's going to be again 30 degrees this evening with the upper 50 degrees, but still cold mornings this evening start. But for tomorrow, for the rest of the day, take a look. Tonight, as again, is going to be clear, mostly into the top, but to the north, we're going to see frost advisory in 30s tomorrow morning. No fog, though. I'll show you when we should expect rain coming up.
All right, thanks so much, Jamie. We're going to get to our next story now. A Springfield house fire that happened today. This morning, one person was taken to the hospital this morning after that fire. It happened.
Take a look Saturday. Let's take a look at this. Now let's take a look for by Monday morning. If you do plan on walking your dog tonight, you take a look behind me here. And now let's take a look at the rest of the area. Let's take a look at the belt line. Well, the camera is frozen, but as you can see, we're still pretty clear over there. Take a look behind me, and now let's take a look at Eugene, where we're seeing the same thing. Now let's take a look at what we've been seeing. Take a look here, and now let's take a look at the Cascade. But let's take a look here. And now let's take a look. We're going to see, as you can see, my Storm Tracker 9 radar is starting to glitch out. But now let's take a look at what we've been seeing in the past few hours. I apologize. It looks like our radar is starting to glitch out. And now let's take a look at what we've been seeing in the past few hours. Again, we are starting to see some of those clouds and fog slowly make its way through. I apologize. It looks like our Storm Tracker 9 radar is starting to not work. But now let's take a look. Let's take a look behind me. And now let's take a look at although that's not going to hit us until Thursday night, Friday morning. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Not until for another few more days. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So let me show you here what we're going to be dealing with. Let me show you what we're talking about. Afternoon, and that trend's going to continue into Wednesday evening as well. We'll have a clear evening as well. Take a look behind me, and now let's take a look. But now let's take a look at what we've been seeing in the past few hours. No cloud in sight. Still not a cloud in sight. And to the Cascades, still sunny temps, sunny day, but as you can tell, 36 degrees.
You were doing a great job.
Oh, thank you.
Nice to see you at the weather station.
I know. It's nice being on Dayside.
Well, don't get used to that too much.
It's great having her here.
Okay, Robert found the wrong spot to go to.
Yep.
He was wearing a mask when he came in. Whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, you may recognize Jamie. She's usually on in the mornings, but she's helping us out with the weather. Yeah. Great job. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you. It's really nice. It was a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, it's good. And thank you, viewers, for being kind so far.
You're not going to fall asleep on us? This is not your normal.
I think maybe around like 7 o'clock I'll probably get a little drowsy. But for now, I'm awake.
We've already got some nice comments about you. You did a great job. You seem like a real natural.
No, thank you.
Tuesday is going to be beautiful. And don't we spring forward, right?
Yes.
On Sunday?
On Sunday, yeah.
Okay, yay. Can't wait to get a less hour of sleep.
Exactly.
It's going to be great. All right, Jamie, thank you. An exciting new tenant. Andrew Hobner went home. He wasn't feeling very good. But hey, here at KZI, we throw people into spots. Jamie's doing weather. Now I'm doing sports. We'll see how this goes. Okay, starting right now. In front of an international audience and with eyes of the world transfixed on Los Angeles, Oregon's Sabrina Nescu introduced herself to those who didn't already know her. Later in the evening, she set an NCAA record that put her in a class of one herself. We become... Okay, and so then this is the moment where me and Andrew Hobner banter back and forth about something that he says, but I don't really know much more about sports except for what I just read there. So I'm just going to leave it to the pros, and we're going to be back with KZI 9 News at 11. Yes, Andrew Hobner, I'm coming for your job. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
The pull-up jumper, cash, count it. I was talking about, speed dating in the NFL Combine kind of being similar because they always, they get all these players, they go to all these potential suitors that may want them and
Don't get attached.
Don't get attached, yeah, because they have to ask them all these little questions. I'm surprised they don't ask them, do you like pina coladas, dancing in the rain, all that kind of stuff. But the big talk, Jamie got a laugh over there, but the big talk of today was Herbert was one of the more talked about bachelors of the day.
During the day, because that can then impair the sleep during the nighttime.
At Cleveland Clinic, I'm Erica Foreman.
I guess I shouldn't have that 2 cups of coffee I just had, but... that
What's
just
the
looks so
need
dangerous.
for that?
He looks like a mix of a Bionicle and a Transformer.
Yeah, I don't know. What's the need for that, Jamie? I don't know, but there's also a man walking across a tightrope on a volcano tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
people do crazy things. It's up to them. I will stay here.
You'll stay here. You'll stay here. Okay, yeah. That just looks like if there was one pebble, you're just done.
Yeah, for real.
You're
Just
done.
like just
No more
go
tea.
down, especially if you're going down a hill.
Yeah, no.
No thanks.
But that's not true because I actually got it today. So if you want it, get it. It's good.
What a cutie.
I'm sure that's fun. You kind of go rescue some people and then you get to do that. Just smother a dog. I love smothering dogs. And I just know how that dog sounds.
With the squished up noses.
Oh, yeah.
And take a very deep breath. All right. I feel like the guy who says, let's get ready to rumble, and like holds it for 3.5 minutes.
That was amazing. It's like poetry for you.
Yeah. I need to go sit down for a while.
Thank you so much, Andrew. We'll be right back.
That's all right. Alrighty. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you right back here for KZI 9 News tomorrow morning. We are back!
Turns out we're back, huh, Julian?
I know. I'm used to the weekend shift. That is my mistake. But now we will see you back here tomorrow morning.
Them, they're so cute. Look, you just smile and you forget about everything right now. Listen, I've only cried twice this week.
Only twice?
Only
Wow.
twice.
Oh, God.
Hopefully next week's better. We'll see you then. Stay safe.
The fate of the entire Alpha Quadrant rests in your hands. Billions and billions of people are counting on you.
Boy, are they going to be disappointed.